Hello and welcome to another edition of GV Bounce. I'm Damen and alongside me is Matt Galea.
Hiya.
And we're going to take you through round 4, part 2 of GV footy. So we're going to start off with the Swans and Seymour. Interesting clash, both sides looking to bounce back.
Yeah, both 8 points from 12 and had a bit of a setback last week, but both looking to get back on the winners list this week.
Yeah, well, I had a look at the Swans last time they played against United. Really disappointing second half, and I gave them a bit of a rap for that in the paper. But look, I think they'll bounce back. They've had a really good start to the season. My man Caden Antonowitz getting it done up top, kicking a few goals and looking really sharp. And Dan Lovick and Andrew Reardon are a really exciting back combination, possibly the most exciting in the competition, I'm going to say.
How do you think the injuries that they've suffered will affect them? Obviously, Ben Tortala's out.
Yeah, some really disappointing ones. Tommy Priest is going to miss the season as well with his shoulder, according to Brett Warburton, and look, that's a real shame for them. But look, their depth has improved this year, so hopefully they'll be able to get past that and maybe get a win against Seymour, who are obviously being served well by Sard and Paul Colbert and the like. So they're going to be a strong side again.
Yep.
Yeah, but anyway, we'll move on now, and the next game we're going to look at is Mansfield and Kyabram, and interesting to see that you've gone for Mansfield in this one, Matty. What made you tip them?
Well, to be honest, I've actually forgotten to do my tips, and Mark's filled that one in for me, but I'm sticking with Mansfield. I think they can do it. Josh Fraser's been in great form for them, and Kyabram, they got a win last week, but they'll certainly have to play well again to beat Mansfield, and I think the key for Mansfield is finding another goal-kicking option. I think Josh Fraser's carried most of that, and it'll be very important for them. For
sure. Tough road trip for Kyabram out to Mansfield, but certainly got a good side. Josh Vick back in, really good in. Definitely take a bit of the load off Jason Morgan at the back there, so it'll be interesting to see how they go. I'm not with you on that one. I think Kyle will get the job done. I think they're due for a win. And then the last game of the round is obviously the one between Euroa and Mooroopna. And look, Euroa's really taken a few by surprise this year, none more so than our illustrious sports editor Mark McGowan, who tipped them to finish bottom this year. But they've certainly proven him wrong, a couple of early wins and looking pretty good. Yeah, and
Gleeson was saying how important this game would be to seeing just how good his side are. And it's interesting that Mark tipped them last. I think he needs a bit of help with his tipping, which might be why he's trying to sabotage me. He is coming second last, so we'll see how we go this week.
Yeah, hopefully he'll be looking to bounce back, that's for sure. And Mooroopna as well, they've had an interesting start to the season. There's no doubting the talent on their list. Guys like Dan Lewis, obviously so exciting to watch. And look, it's just a matter of time before they start to get things right. And I think they'll get the job done this weekend against Euroa.
Yeah, well, I've obviously been. Actually, no, he tipped Mooroopna for me this week, so. He's gone for Euroa, but we'll be interested to see how that one goes.
Yeah, let's try and turn it around, I think, his popularity in the Euroa camp. But anyway, the last thing we want to touch on is the Interleague squad, and look, fantastic bunch of names, and all I can say is good luck, Travis Ryan, picking a team out of that. You're going to have to leave out some big guns, I think, and it's going to be really interesting to see who he goes for and who he leaves out, particularly in the forward line.
Yeah, but, I was going to say, in the forward line, looks like there's plenty of talent there, and I've not had a chance to see all these players, but certainly lots of talent around, and you can see, even in the Geelong team, plenty of ex-AFL players there, so it should be a very good game.
Yeah, I look forward to Matty Scarlett versus Paul Newman, personally. I think that'd be fantastic. But anyway, we'll look forward to that in the coming weeks, but for now, get along to your local footy this weekend and enjoy some great action.